Okay, we're here with one of our more senior members of the East Tigers squad, and we're 5 days post the PNG trip. How are you feeling now, Jack?
Yeah, good now. I'm just starting to come good over the last couple of days. Obviously, the trip itself takes a lot out of you with flights and whatnot, jumping on a couple of different plane flights, and then the game, you know, it's one of the more physical games you play over there. But yeah, no, I'm starting to feel good again, which is good, and the week off definitely helps.
It's certainly a bit of a journey, mate. We had 2 flights, a long bus ride, obviously a lot of weight in between. And I know that you have been to Port Moresby before, but this is quite another place, another journey. What was the difference between, say, up there at Wabag compared to down at Port Moresby?
I think the ground was definitely a lot harder, and yeah, I think it was 2 kilometres above sea level, so we found that out at Captain's Run, how much harder it was to breathe. And I think that first 15-20 minutes in the game, we found it really hard to adjust to that, but you push through it, and yeah, we got used to it in the end. And look, like I said, it's always going to be a physical game up there, so nothing really changed too much apart from the actual style of play that they were playing and we were playing, so yeah, it's just about it.
What about the crowd, mate? 11,000, and probably could have been more. So they didn't let any more people in there. And where they came from, I don't know, because it's certainly a jungle up there. But how was it out there? Yeah,
it was awesome actually. When we rocked up on the bus, as you know, we were pretty amazed with how many people they squished into that stadium. We weren't sure the fence was going to hold up, but yeah, it was awesome. They loved it. You know, we didn't know which team they were going for, us or them in the end, and look, they just love rugby league up there, and it was good to see them cheering on, and it definitely helped us sort of at the back end of the game when we were down on points, and we just scraped in with the draw, obviously. So yeah, it was good. It was good seeing all those people there.
Well, a little bit about the game, mate, because that's what we're there for. 38 all, very unusual scoreline, but it ebbed and flowed, and we finally got something out of it. Yeah, give us a little bit of a rundown of what happened out there.
Yeah, look, it was a bit of a seesawing game, I suppose, in the first half as well. PNG are always going to be hard to stop with momentum. We found that out sort of at the back end of the game. We were up by, I think, 14 or 16 points, and I think we got a bit complacent and comfortable with that lead, and we turned the ball over a couple of times and a couple of penalties. And like I said, PNG are one of the harder teams to stop with momentum, especially when the crowd's getting behind them. So yeah, we were lucky just to scrape in there with the draw, and we had a chance to win it at the death. But yeah, look, overall, it sort of feels like a bit of a loss going away with the draw, but in saying that, the trip up there was pretty tough, and look, the boys did put in a big effort, so we've got to be proud of ourselves.
Well, we had an opportunity at the back end there. Did you ever think of putting yourself in the position to take the field goal?
I took the hit up before, and I was half thinking if I just put it over here, Sips would just have my head, but nah, I leave that to the halves. They had Semi Foster in good position, and he nails them every time at training. You ask him himself, he's more down than anyone, but it shouldn't have got to that in the end. We had an opportunity earlier on to seal the game. We were up by, like I said, 14 to 16 points, and we should have put it away there, but look, we can learn from it. We'll do the video next week with having this week off, and just move on to the next game.
So again, going back to off the field, what was the thing that you're going to take away from the trip up there? Obviously, it's an experience that you won't probably do anything like that in the future, but what's the biggest thing that'll stick with you?
It's definitely an eye-opener up there, and I suppose it makes you appreciate what you do have. You know, there's people sleeping in the ditches, under trees, just wherever they can really over there. They're cold. And look, I just feel lucky that we've got a roof over my head after coming back from there. So I suppose, and look, they're the happiest people of all. They see you, they got a big smile on their face, they're passionate rugby league supporters. So I suppose just seeing what they have and what we have over here in Australia, that sort of just makes me appreciate the little things, I guess, yeah.
Did you come home with all your gear?
I threw a couple of pair of old boots out, but yeah, no, I didn't take anything too flash over there, so I got the lot.
Good on you,
awesome.
mate.
Thanks, mate. Thanks, guys.